All right, time for the daily break and run. Got a couple of things to talk about today. So first of all, right there in the middle, you see right where the rack was. This is something that I've referred to, and I've heard other people refer to as the circle of death. So that circle of balls that you see at the rack, the problem with it is that every ball in that circle blocks every other ball in that circle. So none of those are actually pocketable as they sit. So when you get this, you're going to want to get in there and move some of them out of the way as quickly as possible. Now in this case, I have the 9, uh, which will allow me to break these out. And if I screw up the leave on the 9, get on the wrong side of the 9, I'll have the 7. So I'm not in horrible shape, but this is just a really good picture of the circle of death. So anytime you see the balls lay out in a circle like that in straight pool, you need to get in there and either get into the center of it and shoot everything out from the center. Just keep drawing the ball a little bit, stop it, draw it, um, and then or you need to move some of them out of the way. And in this case, I'm going to move them out of the way. Now this I don't know what was going on this day, but I'm shooting everything hard. So this is center ball, but I slam it into the pocket. Now I did want to move forward because I did not want to shoot the 14 using a bridge. I wanted to get it out where I could just shoot it normally. And I overhit it and run up by the 15. Again, I hit that really hard. Now here's my shot on the 9 where I'm going to break into the circle of death and move stuff out of it. I actually should have done this earlier. Um, Taking that many balls off was kind of risky. So something I'm noticing about what I'm doing is I'm literally one stroking every shot. Um, One warm up stroke and then let it fly. And that has to change. I am a rhythm player, and my rhythm is faster than most. But but one stroke and then shoot is not a good way to do it. And it's showing because I'm overhitting things, and that's I think a big part of why I'm missing balls when I do miss them. Uh, so this is a left-handed shot. Uh, Now I don't have a break shot right now. The closest thing I have to the break shot is the 11, and that's not a good one because you have to use so much English. So the 2 ball right now is probably the best break. I'm going to try to manufacture one. Okay, so that 4 ball, this is the mistake that I make that ends this run. So the 4 ball, where it's sitting, is a great side break. It's a horrible corner break. I don't know why I played for this in the corner. Um, Now I do get an okay leave, but it's not a great one. Uh, well, okay, so let me rephrase that. I get a corner break that is possible, but it's not a good one. And as soon as the cue ball is in place, I'll explain what I mean by that. Okay, so I've got a shot on the 4 in the corner. Here's the problem with this break. If you hit this hard, the cue ball stuns out and goes around the rack. And if you hit it soft, the cue ball sticks to the rack. This was an absolutely terrible choice of break shot for me. Um, and I need to not do this again. So I've mentioned in the past that the purpose of these videos is more for me to learn and for you to see it. And to do that, I have to share my mistakes. And this is one of them. So you can see here, I do hit the rack, but I miss the 4.